This is CBS.
Are you seeing heating and air conditioning dollars fly through the cracks in your old windows? Put a stop to runaway fuel costs now with beautiful, energy-efficient MaxiTherm vinyl line replacement windows. Custom-made MaxiTherm vinyl line windows are designed with you, the homeowner, in mind. Specially treated and certified for weather tightness and structural strength, MaxiTherm vinyl line windows have the Good Housekeeping seal of approval. A lot of money flows out of your old windows. Keep it in with MaxiTherm. Learn more about MaxiTherm vinyl line windows. Call today.
In Ottumwa, tune to translator channel 74 for better reception of TV8.
Did you get any fan mail yet?
Yeah, a few. How about you?
Well, Daisy, my dog, got 2.
It's the morning program with Mariette, Hartley, Rolland Smith. I'm Bob Saget, and here they are, Mariette and Rolland.
Did Daisy really get fan mail?
Daisy really did. She got 2 letters. One saying that this particular dog wants to meet her with a paw mark.
Is that a beagle or a Shih Tzu?
I don't know. I couldn't recognize it by its paw. Do Shih Tzus have very large paws?
No, the little tiny paws.
Oh, no. She's only after large paws. And also somebody else said, and they sent her bones and everything, and then somebody else said that they want her to write a book. I haven't gotten anything.
Did you read?
Except, hi, Mariette, we love the show, we hate your hair. So I did my hair a little differently today. Do I look okay?
Very fluffy.
Nice.
Is it a
Fluffier?
whiff?
You
I like it.
I can put my hands through it, which...
You like mine? Mine's a
You
hat.
look
You should say good morning to Bob Saget.
Oh,
Thank you
yeah.
very much. Good morning to you.
Are you getting any sleep these days?
I've been sleeping real well. I get up in the morning, I watch Look Up and Live and Farm Report, and I put on my hair hat. This is a snap-on Velcro job, and I paint the bags out of my eyes, and I'm glad to be here.
And you're ready for the day.
I'm just ready to just move.
How's
man.
Sherry doing? Is she okay?
She's doing real good.
And the baby is due in February, right?
Baby's due Feb 7.
Wow. So she's harder to sleep with these days, huh?
It's kind of interesting.
And we will let everybody know, of course.
Yeah, we're going to follow you to the hospital to know that, huh?
It's going to get a little personal.
It is
isn't
time. Speaking of personal, and good morning to Mark McEwen and the weather.
Good morning to all of you. Good morning. This is something that Daisy's going to be concerned about. Today there is a full moon coming tonight, the wolf moon, so beware. Watch out for Daisy this evening. Plus, Rolland's Uncle Art, who's in Lubeck, Maine, which is up here. I started to say his name was Art Lubeck. His Uncle Art is 80 years old today?
That's correct.
Happy birthday to Uncle Art. All right, let's go on to the weather. Sunshine on the East Coast. It should be abundant along the eastern seaboard with above normal temperatures. We're looking for 50 degrees in New York City today, 60s in Virginia, 76 degrees for Miami. Now down south, it looks like rain across much of Dixieland. Going to put myself right in here because the rain clouds are going to be moving from the south on their way up into the Ohio Valley by this afternoon. Now out west, a mass of Arctic air will sweep across the northern Rockies and the high plains. Look for 1 to 3 inches of snow on the western part of Idaho and the eastern part of Washington and Oregon. That's a quick look at the national forecast. Here's a look at the weather in your neck of the woods.
Today's Des Moines forecast calls for partly sunny skies and cooler temperatures with highs in the mid-40s. Tonight, cloudy skies and a chance of flurries with lows in the mid-20s. Tomorrow, cloudy skies and flurries with highs in the upper 20s. Our current temperature in Des Moines at this hour, 33 degrees.
And that's the weather up to the moment. This portion of the morning program is sponsored by Antiseptic Scope with T25. Scope leaves your breath minty fresh, not medicining.
That's nice. It's 34 minutes after the hour, and it's Wednesday, and of course Wednesday, Mariette, as always.
Marionette, huh?
You got it.
Okay, Rolland.
It's always been music to my ears.
Music to your
Yes,
ears.
it has.
What? There are a lot of things
You
on the
wanna know why?
teleprompter. Yeah, tell me why.
Well, why? Is because each and every Wednesday we have a report from our sometimes zany, always on target music man, Bobby Columby. Welcome, Bobby. There was a recent show in Las Vegas on electronics and gadgets. What's new in the sound business and the music?
Well, let's backtrack 30 years. You got a minute? We'll go back 30 years. You remember the 78s?
Oh, I sure
Quickies?
do.
The great part about 78s is if you didn't like a record, you could do something about it. You could smash it. It would break. Then came the unbreakable record, the 33 1/3 RPM.
Right.
Hi-fi, actually mono to stereo. Things really got terrific. And then quad. You remember quad? That was a great idea for paranoids. There was sound coming from behind. So that was a little strange. And then finally, we have the, I brought a little show and tell here, the CD. The CD. Compact disc.
Oh, yes.
This is a lovely feature. We finally have come to terms with this, because this is actually better audio-wise than anything that's available at this moment.
The sound is so great.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
And there are no ticks. And his is, I remember when I was a kid and I would have a scratch on my record, I thought it was part of the music for years, which explained my drumming. It was a little funny there. Anyway, so this CD is, these are the best sounding available items. However, now we have DAT, digital audio tape. So what this is, now that you've gotten used to the CD.
Is this it here?
Yeah, that's it. That's it. And you'll notice something about it. I'll show you in a second here.
It's tiny.
It's adorable. Look, it's not the same size as your regular cassette.
What do we do now? We have to go out and buy a new cassette player?
Absolutely.
I have 9 already.
Absolutely. And you know what they're worth in about an hour from now?
Oh, don't tell me that.
So these record the sound in a different manner than your cassettes as they exist today.
How do they do it?
What they do, this is kind of, there is a longer explanation, but this is a quickie here. What you do is you do not record the sound directly onto the tape. Instead, it converts the sound to a digital series of numbers, and it stores it like a computer. And then when you play the machine, it reads those numbers, and the sound comes back exactly the way it came in. And now, the problem with that, basically, is that you have record companies who are very nervous about home taping. Because now you will be able to record something exactly. Now, they've tried to tell these manufacturers to put anti-duplication devices into the machines. And but the manufacturers are saying, we don't really want to do that because we'd prefer.
Robbie Columby, we're looking forward to hearing a lot of things like this in the coming weeks.
All right.
Thanks for joining us this morning.
It's a pleasure. Thank you. Glad you're here.
Coming up next, Jane Smith, who is working to keep the memory of her daughter Samantha alive.
Plus national and local news and comedy club with none other than Henny Youngman. Stay for the day, please.
I think a mouthwash has to taste medicine-y to kill germs.
Then we showed Leslie Carlson how Scope with T25 kills just as many germs as her medicine-y mouthwash.
I'm surprised. I'm shocked. I'll give it a try. I'm open.